It's not the Clary podcast. I just like that intro. We haven't used it with Shark Taz in a while. It's been a while since I've done a podcast because I just haven't had time. And to catch up with all these news articles, do you guys like the news? Here's some good news. University of Texas at Austin. That's just Austin. It's just one campus laying off nearly 60 staff who once worked in DEI roles, civil rights and faculty groups say. 60 in one campus. How many campuses are there? Thousands, right? There's got to be thousands of campuses. 60,000 people collecting a welfare job, a welfare check, and that's what it is. Shh. No talkie, journos. No more talkie. You don't get to talk. DEI, especially in academia. This doesn't include the private sector or government or anything. This is just academia. It is a welfare jobs program. That's it. Oh my God, you're paid for a way you were born. Why not just get paid for being born any old way? I get tired of one thing. You right leaning people, right wingers, conservative, Republican, whatever. Anyone on the right, you need to stop using the language that the Democrats give you permission to use. Long ago, decades, probably when I was still in college, I'm like, well, shouldn't the Democrats be called socialists? Because we take government spending as a percent of GDP and they want more. It's pretty socialist. Oh, and this is back when socialist meant something. It was like a pretty damning accusation. Now they're kind of proud of it. The Republicans long ago under Newt Gingrich should have started calling them socialists because that's what they were. And I don't care what flowery made up word bullshit they come up with. Diversity, equity, and inclusion. ESG. You're just a bunch of welfare recipients. You have no skills. You have no talents. DEI isn't a thing. It's not like, oh, you are a welder. It's not like you're an accountant. You do nothing good. All you do is cowardly hide behind traits you were born with, whatever traits they may be, claim you're oppressed, and then demand the rest of the world, which shocks me, shows you just how far gone this country. I mean, really, where people were the leaders of the institute. I understand the government and the Democrats. I understand that. But yeah, okay. Oh, you have a penis? Well, no, it's like, okay. It's absurd as that. You have a vagina. Well, come on in. We don't care about what you do and how much you know. Oh my God. And you, especially in academia, you study DEI? You study it? What the fuck is that? And we thank God for states' rights, because I guess Texas said, nope, we're not doing this anymore. I guess there are 30 states, the real ones, that have kind of come in and said no more on that, put the kibosh on it, Florida being another one. This is from CNN, so you know the journals, no talkie journals, no talkie. I'll read and I'll tell you what it really means. The University of Texas at Austin has sent layoff notices to an estimated 60 worthless people, staff members who previously worked in diversity, equity, and inclusion roles, according to the Texas NAACP and Texas Conference of the American Association of University Professors, both parasitic organizations. By the way, for all of our NAACP, National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, they haven't helped you because they haven't been truthful with you. It's just a bitch and whine fest. That's all it is. All right. I empirically look, go read my book, The Black Man's Guide Out of Poverty, if you really want to get out of poverty, because these people aren't going to help you. They're going to make a lot of money off of you, just like Jesse Jackson or Barack Hussein Obama did. And oh, look at that. Everyone's still dead last place as a group. They're doing is protecting their jobs. The staffing cuts come as the university works to comply with the state's anti-DEI law, or SB 17, that bans public colleges and universities from maintaining DEI offices, holding mandatory DEI training, and having departments focus on promoting differential treatment based on race, sex, or ethnicity. You mean getting rid of bigotry? Whether that's racism, sexism, ethnicity, I guess, kind of race, whatever. You mean like we get rid of the racism, get rid of the sexism, and overall bigotry? Oh, nosies, but it was working in our favor. In a statement released Wednesday, Texas NAACP and AAUP, where they are said impacted staff members are given 90-day layoff notice. 40 of those employees. Well, when the thing passed, weren't you kind of expecting that? Once it's illegal, No more brown-eyed left-handed people on Tuesdays. Well, if that passes and I'm a brown-eyed left-handed person, I'm like, I guess that law's gonna come. I better make moves. 40 of those employees were from the Division of Campus and Community Engagement, which will be closing because it didn't do anything. It was a welfare jobs program. The office was formerly called the Division of Diversity and Community Engagement before SB 17 went into effect. Brian Davis, university spokesman. Okay, here comes the lie. Okay. Here comes the lie. Said he was unable to confirm the number of jobs that are being eliminated. Davis told CNN in an email that the university would not comment beyond a letter from President Jay Hartzell's release in the case. Oh, I thought you were going to, this is an atrocity and it's horrible. I know my audience, but just a general question. Is the sheen off? Are we done with this bullshit? Like everyone knows it's bullshit? Because it gives me hope where it's like, okay, we got to pass state law. Okay, I got it. But do we all know this is BS? And then that we know that it's all BS. No one's really going to have the heart and the soul of it. No one's really going to comply. I'm waiting for the day for the young kid to point out the emperor has no clothes. I'm just waiting. See, it would have been me. It would have been me, but I've been self-employed. I haven't answered to an employer in 13 years, 12 years, 12 years. Sorry. But man, if I would be the guy. You got to take DEI training. No, I don't. And if you make me take it, I will shove a lawsuit up your ass. Like, you want to fight? Look, every white guy in America should just be like, no, I'm not doing it. And this nightmare would end. Everybody like, or if you're principled, you don't have to be a white man. Like, yeah, I'm not taking. Now they think about it, now I expand it. Nobody likes DEI training. Nobody. What if you just said, no, I'm not doing it? We'll get fired. Fine. You need me more than I need you. I'm the engineer. I'm the one that keeps this racket up. I'm not sitting in 2 hours of bullshit. And fucking fine, you can fire me. I don't know where you're going to do your companies. If you, it's just a critical mass of sane people just said, fuck it, we're done. It would all collapse. Oh my God, but what will we do? I don't know. The thing we were doing before where it was based off of meritocracy. Now, that being said, if I was President King Almighty, I would be getting in like anti-nepotism and anti-cronyism laws. Absolutely. I've said this many times before. The general, I'd even say more cultural right, not religious, but like dude bro MBAs. You got to like suck dick to get ahead. You got to network and know people. You got to be in a fraternity. You had to be a blue blood. You had to go to Harvard or something like that. I'd come down on that like a ton of bricks because that's how this came around. Everyone's seeing a disproportionately older generation of white populations. You think, oh, white males are, it's the good old boys network. Do you remember that? The good old boys network? Maybe you guys are too young to remember that. And to a certain extent it was, but it wasn't because of white or male. It was because, oh, Thaddeus McDick Suckerson the fourth, my dad the third, sucked many dicks to get into Yale. Why is there a housing crisis? We're all super intelligent bakers who went to the Ivy League. What's happening? That shit, that shit. Well, not only did it need to end, and it still does need to end, that's how it's where it's like all of a sudden, like, hey, certain people aren't getting in. Who's in? Oh, it's those guys. Oh, it must be bigotry. No, nepotism and cronyism. That's what you got to come crashing down on. Because it isn't fair. It's not fair. You do it's before the whole DEI thing. This is before most of your time. In my time, it wasn't fair. It was who did you know, not what you knew. Just ask anyone employed at Cargill. Oh, I'm funny. Hartzell said in the letter the university is redirecting the funds from DEI initiatives to teaching and research. How about lowering tuition, you cocksucker? As part of this reallocation, associate assistant deans who were formerly focused on DEI will turn to their full-time faculty positions of what? Equally worthless, unemployable welfare jobs, the sociology department, the journo department, the women's studies department. It's all welfare. It's all welfare for talentless, worthless hacks. The positions that provided support for those associate and assistant deans and a small number of staff roles across the campus were formerly focused on DEI will no longer be funded. Hartzell said staff members who lose their jobs will have the opportunity to apply for other open positions at UT Austin. That's fair. Fine. Okay. I would just say maybe give the money back to the students or lower tuition so other people like, oh, I don't know, poor minority kids could afford it. But Texas NAACP and AAUP said in the statement they believe the termination is clearly intended to retaliate against employees because of their previous association with DEI. No, it's not. They wouldn't have offered them employment employment elsewhere. It's not. You lying sacks of shit. No one believes you anymore. Go suck Jesse Jackson's dick while you're at it. Shut the fuck up. This was it. You had, hey, you should celebrate while it lasted. You got free money for bullshit work, but not even work. For make-believe patty cake, let's play kindergarten drawings work. You, the fact it's even gone this long, how long were those positions there for? Hell, half your academic degrees, half your programs are bullshit. This is just people saying, fuck you, enough is enough. We call on the University of Texas at Austin officials to be forthcoming about those terminations, their impact on university services to students in the community. Here's all now. If the University of Austin was headed up by anyone with balls, they fuck off. No, shut the fuck up. You got your little welfare check. You got your dang geld. Now shut the fuck up. Could you imagine me as a college dean? Man, tuition would be so cheap. No, we don't have that no, we don't have those facilities. No, we don't have a sports program. No, we don't have a swimming pool. We got classrooms and labs. But our tuition is like $1,200 a semester. And we ban our teachers from selling brand new textbooks. Matter of fact, it's just PDFs. Yep, that's how we keep it low. No, we don't have a diversity and inclusion cheerleading team. No, we don't have the Women's Cultural Center. We got none of that. We got classes you could take taught by professors, and then you get your degree and you get the fuck out of here. We're not even gonna have a graduation ceremony. Too much money. Nope, we're not gonna know. No one wants to stand around. I don't want to give a speech. I'm the president of the fucking I don't want to talk. Hey, congratulations, fuckwits. You got your degrees. Now get the fuck out of here, get a job. Bye. Greatest president in college ever. The office closure and job cuts come after several cultural programs, identity groups, and events lost all university funding earlier this year. Right, because you shouldn't endorse bigotry. You can't say we're for this group and give them money and not all the other groups. It's about God almighty. Texas and other states might be moving to a place where instead of all you college kids jerking off to yourselves in the mirror based on some trait you were born with, you might actually get a skill or a trade and a job and have a financially successful life. And by the way, you don't have to go to university colleges or campuses paying money in tuition to jerk off to yourself in the mirror. If you want to do that, you can go home and do it for free, whatever trait it is you want to worship about yourself. But please go get your CPA in the process so you're not poor. Oh my God, they're cutting funding off for people in their own jerk off in the mirror studies. What are they going to do? One student said Tuesday she was saddened by the news of staff's jobs being cut. Aliyah Barlow, president of the University Black Student Alliance. There's a useless person. There's a person who's just wasting her time. I guarantee you 15 years from now, we're going to find out she's in some nonprofit thing, never worked a day in her life, wants to run for office and take other people's money. Bravo. Bravo, lady. She said she feels discouraged by the divestment of DEI-related jobs at Pro. I personally cried, Barlow said. The fact I'm going to come back here next year and what? Shut the fuck up and go attend your classes and get on with life? All the staff members I know and all the programs I value are just going to be gone. It's very disheartening. I feel like my college experience is ruined. What a weak, sad, pathetic person. I'm not even going to look you up. You're not worth the time. There you go. Just want to share the good news. Maybe now you can start hiring people from the University of Texas and not going to be like, traits. Yeah, but can you program the computer to do the thing we needed to? Traits. I still want, look at this thing don't focus. I still want the brown-eyed people department. I want to get a degree in brown-eyed studies because all these cocksuckers in my family had the blue-eyed Clary genes. Blue eyes, damn it. And I got brown. I guess it's my Spaniard blood, which I found out later that I had. Adult children. Yes, wind forks. Yep. Yep. And yes. Yep. All right, that's it. Link below. Enjoyed the decline, accepting living with the death of the United States. And that's it. We'll see you guys later. Toodles.